Sorry. Hello, how are you doing? Massaging my wife for her headache today. Leave a like, please. Share my post. Follow my links in the description if you want to see pain relief tips and tricks. She has a headache, so I'm trying not to talk too much. Hey, Mohammed, how you doing? There we go. I think that's a better view. Y'all want to add some, I think we can add GIFs on here now, so it'd be much appreciated if y'all add a gift. If y'all have time, y'all can check out my latest video I did over TMJ. Gives a lot of jaw massage techniques. My lovely wife allowed me to do it on her, so. Trigger points. You want to see trigger points. All right. Good point. Good point. Huh? Funny. I make my own self laugh. Okay, well, the reason I haven't done that yet is just because I was warming their muscles up. But so as far as trigger points, one of the tips I would say is as you work up the spine, right near the origin points of a lot of these muscles, you can push. See, here's the thumb. Find that tender point. Use your other hand and press. And you're going to hold for about 7 seconds and let it go. And do it again. Pump the blood flow. Make sure you talk to your client, make sure they aren't dying. Are you okay? Mm-hmm. She said, so. I also have a lot of videos, so y'all can check out more trigger point techniques and all that. You may want to know what a trigger point is. Let's see if I can get this. We're going to put your arms here so that I can bring this closer. Ooh. Mucho better. So Some of the trigger points I really like to get are on top of the shoulder blade. So a trigger point, get right in there. See how I have a thumb on top of the other thumb? Kind of uses that for pressure so that I'm not hurting my thumb. Pay attention to their body. If they're shaking, it's probably too much. This spot right here is a rotator cuff, your infraspinatus. I can actually feel some of the spasms over here in this section. That sometimes means it's just kind of releasing that area. So the neat thing about trigger point is you press one area and it releases other areas. For example, under the shoulder blade through here will help release all this. Right there. I put a thumb under my other thumb and lean up. And Muhammad, if you're looking for anything specific, let me know. I can target that. See, just pressing. A lot of people out there will say, or a lot of massage therapists will say, oh, hold a trigger point for 30 seconds or stuff like that. I don't like to do that. I like to hold it for about 7 seconds, release, and then do it again, and then kind of go back and forth like that. I feel like it's easier for the client to take. So it actually worked out. She has a headache, so releasing all this tension is going to help her headache. You're going to knead the top part right here. You can do a pull, like with the head like that. Push at the same time. So a lot of trigger points work really good if you press and then lengthen and shorten the muscle. That's what I'm doing right now. You can hook your forearm in there. So, and if it's too much, Angie, you just tell me. Now with trigger point also, the lower your arm is, the less pressure you're doing, the higher, the more pressure you're doing. And you can press right next to the spine. Remember, it's really, the closer you can get without actually going onto the spine, the better. The spine is not a trigger point. I know, I'm a hilarious teacher. Y'all can just laugh at my dad jokes. You see how I'm pressing one thumb over the other so that I don't overdo myself. very tight. I like trigger point better than deep tissue. I mean, even though a lot of times I'll do both in the same massage, but I find that people like trigger points better. Now you may wonder, what exactly is a trigger point? So think of it like this. If you have different muscle groups on top of each other, where the muscle gets the most strained and tight, you're going to get a lot of inflammation and tightness, and your body will send blood flow to fix it, and sometimes it can't fix it, so it just starts sending more and more and more blood flow, getting inflamed, causing it to get worse. You're joining in, if you wouldn't mind sharing, liking, all that fun stuff. Checking out my other videos. You'll get different angles, but this one's just for my live. Make sure as a therapist you're really getting on top of the shoulder blade. Sometimes therapists will skip it for some reason. Now remember, a lot of times your chest can get really tight from shortening, and we're always so chest dominant. So I'm going to slide my hand under and hit into the pectoral muscle. Just always get permission to work this area. And explain to them why it's not breast tissue, but it's more for the pectoral muscle. Definitely as a male therapist, I think it's very important to keep communication open so that they can always feel comfortable to say, hey, don't like that, or hey, stop it. And we're going to work under here, into the shoulder. Basically like this, under the shoulder blade, or under the shoulder. Thanks for the comments, guys. Thanks for watching, Mohammed. I hope this answered some of your questions. But basically, so when I press on a trigger point though, you're gonna put, it's gonna serve as kind of like a traffic cop. And it's gonna block as much blood flow to come in there so that it can restore the blood flow. So I like to work, and that will calm the nervous system and restore circulation and all that. Ooh, that's very tight, all right next to the spine. It's very important. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it, Mohammed. You're awesome. I do appreciate your following. I hope this helps. Put your hand on top of the other hand. We're going to roll through. Still working under that shoulder blade, as you see. If you can see. Not the best angle right now, but it's okay. I will try to adjust it a little bit. Bring their arm behind their back. And that's how it props up this shoulder. You can get deep into the subscapularis under here. So we're going to sink in there. Remember, deeper pressure, come up, lighter pressure, go down. Listen to their breathing, not in a creepy way, but in a Make sure they're not like pausing, breathing too much, because that might mean the pressure's too much. There we go. And as it starts to release, you can go a little deeper, but she got a little too deep right there. Here we go. See, deep tissue would be if I were just to be dragging my forearm through the entire muscle, and that might make them jump off the table. But instead, I'm doing more trigger point, which is pausing on my way up. So you kind of like press, pause, hold it, and then release, and then work your way up. If y'all have any questions, comments, anything like that, I'm here to help. So don't be shy. You believe it or not, I'm actually a very introverted person. I call it an introverted extrovert. So do appreciate y'all watching. See some things happening. I don't know what that is, but if y'all send any gifts or anything like that, I'd be very thankful. So would my wife. She likes gifts. She doesn't know what I'm saying, but she's like, gifts? That sounds good. It'd be cool if you could go live on all the platforms at once. You need different devices. One day I'll have 4 or 5 phones. So I'm gonna change the angle so y'all can see on this other side. So bear with me. Bum, 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 bum. Appreciate y'all following my channel. I'm trying to talk low because my wife has a headache. Hopefully by the time I'm done with this, she will not. Alright. There we go. Much better. So now we're gonna, after I beat up this other side, we're gonna be a little nicer to it. Get the blood flowing. What I'm doing here is just going back and forth. Actually, I think I'll even get a better view of that kind of here. That's much better. Go me. Everyone can thank my lovely wife for being willing to be on camera. See how I'm kind of pressing up into her occipital ridge up here as I'm working this area too. So you could do both at the same time.
Oh, I like that.
She likes it. Yeah, when they have headaches, I try to work on usually the head first, just to calm it down. I don't put them face up first, but I didn't on this time. Maintaining the pressure in the occipital area at the same time. I don't know if this will help you see where I'm at. She has lots of hair. I'm up here. right there. And this one feels really good. You can pull, push. What do you think, Mohammed? Are you still here? Appreciate your comments, your shares, your likes, all that fun stuff. Push and pull. Yeah, if you actually get your fingertips like this, get next to the spine, sink in, grip the spine, push out. Tell you what, you don't even have to be a massage therapist. You learn this one, it's a guarantee to get you out of an argument. Just tell them, lay down, I'm gonna do this. See, in my mind, I hear lots of people laughing at my jokes. So. If you learn even how to do this, you're guaranteed to get a client. Mm-hmm. This one move. You don't have to do any of the other stuff. Just do this one thing. So you can get a good view of what I was doing earlier. Get your fist. And if you're looking for any type of pain relief type stuff, I have an Amazon channel. Check out the description. See a lot of links. If you wouldn't mind following me, it helps me grow my channel. Come over here now. Look on this other side. Thank you, Mohammed. I appreciate that. Thanks for following. If you want to hit the share icon, you can share us on your pretty much anything. You can share wherever. Different social medias, different. If you check out my description, you'll see a lot of links that I'm on. You might find some things you like. Remember, hold the trigger point, a couple seconds, and relax. A couple seconds, and relax. one thing I just realized I do, I didn't know, was when I'm also pressing in here, I'm using this hand to fill here to see if she's tensing up. I do appreciate you watching, Muhammad. Thank you. It does help. Every little bit helps. You'll see I'm gonna get under the shoulder blade here as well as doing earlier. Right here, she's real tight. Women tend to be tighter here, obviously, because they have breast. So everything pulls forward on them. No, we're not working that, make sure you get permission, like I said, with everything, communicate. One thing, when you're working a trigger point, even if you're in one of the more sensitive areas, it's usually pretty tender, and the last thing they're thinking is you're trying to get a fill. They're probably thinking, or this is helping, or this feels good, So, but always communicate. Hits that shoulder blade real good. See. Sometimes when you release here, you'll feel up here start to relax. Sorry if y'all can hear my daughters in the background. We did ask them not to talk so loud, but we all know how that goes. Here we go. Good elbow in there. You can hold their arm right here so they don't fly off the table. See this band that's kind of hopping right here? I try to get right on top of that to find the trigger point, if that helps too. Now we're getting on that shoulder blade. Right there. Try to do this. This will help. No, feel good. Feels great. Appreciate all my YouTube followers. Been trying to build it. Remember, if you want deeper, raise elbow or raise your arm, lighter, go down, see, just like that. Another key is actually which leg I'm bending. So if I'm lunging into my front leg, I'm actually getting deeper rather than if I'm having to reach further, lunging into the back leg, it will actually be lighter. So, ooh, a lot of fun spots through here.
I like that one.
She likes that one. Woo. It's a knot the size of Jamaica. See, she laughed at my joke. That's a good wife.
Yeah.
Anyone that laughs at your jokes. All right. Again, lotion, slide here, under the pec, into the pec, right there. This angle's kind of hard to show y'all where I'm at, but
Choking on your shoulder.
I can, but I will do that. So I'm basically in this area. You'll feel that tendon right here, that band. That's what I'm trying to lay her on. You'll know you're there when they jump. Good stretch. You are joining in. This is my lovely wife, Angie. Helping her get rid of a headache. Different angle. Don't forget to hit like, share, comment. Okay, so here I have her propped up under her shoulder blade. Gonna get into there. Ooh, yeah, she's very tight on this right side. Sometimes we're tighter on our right side because we're right-handed and we rotate our right shoulder forward, which is shortening the muscle in the right front, which is lengthening the muscle in the back. You want to see? Just like that. All right. All right, we're gonna press right in there. Get all these trigger points up here. Ooh. You can push and pull, remember? Knead the area. Shake the area. Shake them. Now I can actually grip here and pull. Now here's the good stuff, right? Now that we've worked out the back a lot, we're gonna press into this occipital ridge. She needs some good stretching today too. Her back's all crooked. What I mean by that is her right shoulder's dropped down and her left shoulder's climbing up to her neck. Appreciate you guys following. If you're here later, not during the live, don't forget to follow the description. I have lots of other videos too. I have a lot of links. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all at Restoration Massage Center. I have an Amazon channel, has a lot of pain relief products and a lot of corrective exercise training, products and stuff like that. So, oh, Restoration Massage Center. It's the same name as on the YouTube channel. Restoration. RESTOR. Asian. Massage Center. Thank you. I do appreciate your comments, my friend. Thank you for watching. How's this feeling, Angie?
Okay.
This is your get out of jail free card, guys. Anytime you stress your partner out, just have them lay on the table and just do this. Guaranteed. And I'm also on TikTok, Muhammad. I don't know if you're on that or if you have that, but and I love how your name is Muhammad Ali. It's so cool. Thanks for the smile, Muhammad. I appreciate it. Muhammad, you are my #1 fan today. He's all about responding to me. You can do a little bit of traction. No, thank you. I'm gonna have to turn you away for a second, my friend. Don't worry, I'm coming back. Right back. We like it. We're gonna turn it over. I'm gonna darken that a little. Okay. Here we go, and we're back. Alrighty, headache time. Hopefully your headache's gone down a little bit, but
Yeah.
huh?
Mm-hmm.
It has good. I'm gonna finish that sucker off. Send it back to the enemy. Pressing into the temporalis, guys. If you want to see some videos, I have a whole TMJ massage technique video now. My lovely wife let me dig into her mouth on video, so make sure you watch it. Working the temporalis, nice circles. Some people tend to be more tender than others, so keep in mind with that. Right where you feel those tender points, pause on it. Hit her masseter a little bit. Soft circles. Like I said, people tend to be tender here. See?
Mm-hmm.
She's clenching her teeth. I'm gonna turn her head now. And if you want, you can actually press with your fingertips on the other side into this part and have gravity kind of weigh your head into your in there, just to help with I'm gonna say stuff because I can't think of words right now. My ADHD is everywhere. But you know what? I love having ADHD. I don't care what anyone says. It does help me in my profession, considering the fact that I can talk to you guys and do this massage at the same time. Venue next time live class. I'm not understanding your comment. It says VENU next time live class, or what is venue? No. I know I need to set these up more, so I'm gonna start using the post on YouTube too, to post ahead of time when I'm doing my lives, so that y'all know, because I'm not very organized.
We can have a live every Sunday night.
She wants a live every Sunday morning. No, we have church on Sunday mornings, but
Early in the morning.
early in the morning. Okay.
Look at this time.
Like at this time, even though we're not going to church.
Yes, we are.
Do you know what time it is?
Like 9:30.
I don't know, but I'm trying to get these trigger points right next to the neck. Now I'm pressing and I'm leaning them into it. Lots of neck massage videos on my channel. Check them out. You'll see a lot of neat things. It's funny because sometimes I'll have like 30 people on here, sometimes 5. Yeah, I haven't gotten to that part yet. All right. But I'm about to be going on to TikTok, so if you're on TikTok, you can follow me over there and do the rest of the techniques. But y'all, if you're watching this later now, please share, comment, follow my Instagram, follow my TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, of course, at Restoration Massage Center, and my Amazon. Check that out today. You'll see lots of great pain relief products, massage tools, all sorts of things. So thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to like this post if you see it, or this live, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.